What if I told you that a simple party invitation nearly destroyed the future of the British royal family? You're about to discover the explosive truth behind Princess Kate's shocking ultimatum to ban Beatrice and Eugenie from Royal Ascot. This isn't just about protecting the crown from scandal. This is about revenge, humiliation, and a grudge that's been quietly burning for 17 years. And by the end of this video, you'll see the royal family in a completely different light. Royal insiders at the Daily Express have just confirmed what palace staffers have been whispering about for years. The polished smiles you see at official events. They're hiding a Cold War that started long before Meghan ever walked through those palace doors. And the woman at the center of it all is someone you'd never expect. Right now, as you're watching this, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie are facing something no blood-born princess has ever experienced in modern royal history: total exile from their own family's most prestigious events. We're talking about Royal Ascot, the Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey, Easter at St. George's Chapel, and all three royal garden parties in May. These aren't just fancy gatherings. These are the events that define what it means to be royal, and Beatrice and Eugenie have been systematically erased from every single one. The reason? Prince William and Princess Kate have drawn an absolute line in the sand. According to breaking reports, they've made it crystal clear: if Beatrice and Eugenie show up, William and Kate will walk out. For a future king to threaten to boycott Royal Ascot just to avoid his own cousins tells you everything about how deep this rift really goes. Now, you're probably thinking this is all about Prince Andrew and the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, right? That William and Kate are just protecting the monarchy from bad publicity. And yes, that's part of it. But here's what the media isn't telling you. The hatred between Princess Kate and Princess Beatrice didn't start with Epstein. It started in 2008 at a roller disco in London, with a deliberate act of humiliation that left a 19-year-old princess in tears. Let me take you back to that night, because this is where everything began. It's 2008. Kate Middleton isn't a duchess yet. She's Prince William's on-and-off girlfriend, desperately trying to prove she belongs in high society. The British press has nicknamed Kate and her sister Pippa the Sizzler Sisters because of their glamorous party lifestyle. They're the it girls of London, but they don't have royal blood, and that's a problem for some people. Kate and Pippa decide to co-host a massive charity event at the Renaissance Rooms in London. It's a 1980s-themed roller disco in memory of their late school friend, Thomas Whaley Cohen. This isn't just any party. This is the social event of the season. Everyone who's anyone in London society will be there, dressed head to toe in neon colors, leg warmers, sequins, and wild retro costumes. But here's the thing. When the original guest list goes out, there's one glaring name missing: Princess Beatrice. Think about that for a second. Princess Beatrice is Prince William's first cousin. She's Her Royal Highness by birth. And she wasn't invited to her own cousin's girlfriend's charity event. Now, eventually, Beatrice does get an invitation. Maybe William put pressure on Kate. Maybe the palace got involved. We don't know for sure. But what we do know is this: when that invitation finally arrived at Princess Beatrice's door, something very important was missing. The dress code. According to high society insiders who were there that night, Beatrice's invitation mysteriously failed to mention the strict 1980s retro neon theme. Every other guest knew exactly what to wear, but not Beatrice. So picture this. 19-year-old Princess Beatrice arrives at the Renaissance Rooms with her boyfriend, Dave Clark. She's expecting a standard upscale London party. She's wearing a simple, understated blue dress, a plain jacket and black ballet flats. Nothing flashy, just elegant and appropriate for what she thinks is a normal charity event. And then she walks through those doors. The room explodes with color. Neon lights everywhere. Every single person dressed in outrageous 1980s costumes. Kate standing there in a bright turquoise top and luminous yellow shorts, absolutely commanding the room. Pippa's stunning everyone in a black sequined sleeveless top and matching skirt. The music's blasting. The cameras are flashing. And there's Princess Beatrice, a blood-born princess, standing in the middle of it all wearing a plain blue dress. She looked like she'd walked into the wrong party, completely out of place, utterly underdressed, painfully publicly exposed. Now you might be thinking, it's just a dress code mistake. People make mistakes. But here's what you need to understand about high society in London. Nothing is ever a mistake. This was calculated, this was deliberate, and everyone in that room knew it. High society commentator Catherine Osler later confirmed what happened that night. She used just 3 words, but they tell you everything. There were tears. A princess, in tears, at a party hosted by her cousin's girlfriend. For any young woman, showing up to a major social event in the wrong outfit is mortifying. But for a princess of York, surrounded by London's elite and the paparazzi, it was devastating. It was a public humiliation designed to send a very clear message. You don't belong here. And here's the part that makes this even more painful. Beatrice and Eugenie had already been struggling with the media's obsession with Kate and Pippa. Here were 2 women without a drop of royal blood soaking up all the attention, all the magazine covers, all the praise. Meanwhile, the actual blood princesses were constantly criticized by the press for their fashion choices, their weight, their chaotic parents. The roller disco wasn't just about a forgotten dress code. It was a power play. It was Kate and Pippa showing Beatrice exactly who was really in charge, and Beatrice got the message loud and clear. That night created a rift that never healed. The relationship between Kate and Beatrice went from polite and distant to cold and hostile. But back then, Beatrice still had her title. She still had her position. She could still hold her head high and tell herself that blood mattered more than popularity. But the world was changing, and Kate was winning. As the years went by, Kate's star kept rising. She married William. She became the Duchess of Cambridge. She had children. She became the most photographed, most beloved woman in the royal family. Every fashion choice praised. Every public appearance celebrated. She transformed from the Sizzler sister into the future Queen Consort. Meanwhile, Beatrice and Eugenie watched from the sidelines. They attended royal events when allowed. They tried to carve out their own identities, but they were always in Kate's shadow, always the forgotten cousins, always the ones the press loved to mock. And then Prince Andrew happened. The Jeffrey Epstein scandal exploded. The York family's reputation completely collapsed, and that's when Kate saw her opportunity. Because here's what the media isn't telling you about this Royal Ascot ban. Yes, William and Kate are concerned about protecting the monarchy from the Andrew scandal. But according to sources close to the palace, Kate's reservations about the York sisters go much deeper than that. The truth is, Kate never forgave Beatrice and Eugenie for the years of subtle slights and jealousy before that roller disco. The truth is, Kate never forgot how the York sisters treated her when she was just William's girlfriend. The truth is, this ban isn't just about protecting the crown, it's personal. And now that Kate has all the power, she's settling every score. The York sisters aren't just banned from Royal Ascot, they're being systematically removed from the entire royal calendar. Commonwealth Day, banned. Easter service, banned. Garden parties, banned. Any event where they might be photographed standing next to William and Kate, absolutely not happening. Think about how brutal that is. Beatrice and Eugenie were born with the title Her Royal Highness. They're granddaughters of Queen Elizabeth II. They're blood princesses. And they're being treated like distant acquaintances that the family wants to forget. So here's where we are today. The young girl who once showed up to a roller disco in a plain blue dress is now a grown woman watching her entire royal identity collapse. And the person holding the door shut, the exact same woman who orchestrated her humiliation 17 years ago. Princess Kate is now the most powerful woman in the royal family. She's beloved by millions. She's untouchable. And she's using every ounce of that power to ensure that Beatrice and Eugenie stay exactly where she wants them, outside looking in. The tables haven't just turned. They've been completely flipped. The revenge is complete, and it's happening right in front of you, disguised as concern for the monarchy's reputation. The royal family loves to present itself as a united front, but the truth is far messier. Behind those polished smiles and coordinated outfits are real people with real grudges, real pain, and real revenge. So here's what I want to know from you. Is Princess Kate justified in keeping the York sisters away to protect the crown? Or is she being unnecessarily cruel by holding onto a grudge from 2008? Do you feel sympathy for Princess Beatrice and Eugenie? Or do you think they deserve this treatment because of their father's scandals? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to hear where you stand on this explosive family feud. And if you want more shocking royal secrets like this, make sure you're subscribed to Monarchy Monitor and hit that notification bell. Because trust me, this is just the beginning. The royal drama is far from over. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.